Alright YouTube, welcome. Brand new channel for you. Excited about this one. Kind of wanted to share my investing journey into dividends, but as a perspective from an average Joe type investor. Even though this channel is the investor for life, which is me, I wanted to welcome you to something that I wasn't finding on YouTube. I can see a lot of different channels, a lot of guys out there with a lot of money, 20, 30,000, hundreds of thousands, millions, a lot of things on options and whatnot, but very few that were dividend investing, small accounts, basically an average Joe like me, raising a family, have kids, mortgage, all the average things that a normal person would have, showing you what is capable with that kind of account. So please consider subscribing to this channel. Join me in this journey. This particular account here, this Robinhood account you're looking at, I did open basically January is when I started. I was starting around kind of playing with options a little bit. Found out that kind of really wasn't for me, and I kind of got more into the dividend investing. So basically as of February is where I started really pursuing the dividends. So almost everything you'll see in the account here is some sort of a dividend stock. Show you my portfolio as well as I'm going to show you a spreadsheet kind of outlining how I'm going to receive the dividends each month and kind of where we're at. So excited to see how this goes. I'm already starting to see some of the fruits of the labors put in. So like I said, please like, subscribe, join me on this journey. Here we go. So you can see it's a $4,500 account. This is just after June 1st, June 5th actually on this particular day here. So you can see that the day actually ended down $3.92, but after hours, additional 430 up. So I am up for the day. Everything you're going to see as far as what I'm going to show you is up to June 1st. So I haven't input any of the June 1st numbers into the spreadsheet, so I will be updating that as we go. So I'm going to try to get a video out every week or two just showing you where I'm at. I'll update as far as stocks sold, stocks bought, as well as any dividends received so you guys can see. So I'm going to try not to hold anything back for you guys. I want to be fully transparent so you guys can see the account. I'll try to show you where I'm investing as far as normal just stocks, but how much money I am putting into the account. I do try to put money in every 2 weeks, typically when I get paid, just like anybody else would once they receive their paycheck. If I can, I will do more. It just depends on what the paycheck and what the bills look like. So here we go again. So like I said, $4,500 account. So I'll show you the stocks over here. So this FFIE is just one of the penny stocks. It's something like I try to sell some options on, just the covered calls. So it's kind of an easy one. It's a penny stock. It's only about 25 cents or whatever a share at this point, so you can get 100 shares and start selling covered calls. It's only a couple bucks here and there, but hey, a couple bucks is a couple bucks. So show you guys a quick look at my stocks. Alright, so you can see I got Amazon, but I only have 0.11 shares of Amazon. Haven't really got much into Amazon. I put a little bit of money into this, and I got to start putting some more in. So PGX, 3.04 shares. And you can see these do round up. So you see SPBO at 2.02. It may be 2.01 and some change, but they are rounding. So AT&T at 13.05. O Realty, it's a great one to own. PSEC 4.07. 5.07 for Coke. Try to use this might be a little easier for you guys. So Jeppy, 20 shares. Ford, this is something that I was playing around with the options why I have these shares. I don't necessarily put money into that one. That one's kind of just letting the drip happen on that one and just let it kind of compound. So everything I invest in, all of these stocks, everything I let the dividends reinvest on themselves. So only way to really grow this account. So you see Apple is kind of a newer one for me too. I'm going to start putting some more money into Apple. So 0.14 shares. ABR 4.1. RITM Rhythm Capital 9.15. There's your FFIE. SCHD at 22.29. Verizon, Gladstone. So Verizon 11.74. They've been getting kind of hit hard lately, but that's a great time to start buying up. Gladstone 1.02. Kraft Heinz 6. VOO, I wanted to have an ETF or an index fund in there that tracked the actual S&P 500, so I went with the VOO. Then you got Paramount and Lowe's, those ones are pretty new to me, so I've got to start putting in. And you'll see the two reoccurring investments I got here. Every 2 weeks I try to put $10 in. So it may change. Like I said, a lot of this is just based on what I can afford at the time. So typically every 2 weeks when I get paid. So a couple of accounts down there. So anyway, guys, quick look at the Robinhood account. If you're new to investing and you're still trying to figure out which account to go with, Robinhood is a great choice. Webull is a great choice. You really want a brokerage account that is going to allow fractional shares. Because without the fractional share, it is almost impossible to get the dividends reinvested into themselves, because some brokerages just don't allow for fractional shares. So make sure you're looking at that. If you're interested in Robinhood, Webull, I will put a link at the bottom. You guys can check that out. And then most of the information that I'm going to be sharing today on the spreadsheet is all stuff taken from Seeking Alpha. Great tool and resource for anything stock related. So I'll put a link in the descriptions, guys, for all those. So give me just a sec. Let me hop over to the spreadsheet, and we will go from there. All right, guys. Here's the spreadsheet. As you can see, just something I put together. Just break it down real simple for me. Kind of know what I'm looking at each month, what I'm going to expect. So I will break this down for you guys real quick. So you can see on the left here, these are just the stocks that I own, the tickers that they are. Okay. January through December, this is everything for 2023. Like I said, this account was typically opened January, but I wasn't really looking at dividends. I was more messing with the options. And so as of February is kind of when the dividends started coming in, as far as anything I currently had, as well as anything that I was really pursuing from then on. So dividends are only going to be a couple of months worth of funds at this point. So this is why I'm kind of excited to see, because as of a couple of months, I am making some dividends, I am making some money. So I can only imagine once they start compounding, once I get later in the year or a year or two down the road, what this account could be. So you can see for the month there, I'll break it down. So just in February, $1.43, March 10.13, April 7.22, May $9.96. Only so far 62 cents in June, but I haven't input anything for June, so I will update that on the next video for you guys. So anything you'll see here with the asterisks, these particular months I should be receiving a payout from that stock, from that ticker. So several of these stocks are monthly, as well as the majority of them are quarterly stocks. So when you get whatever stock portfolio you're pursuing, those individual stocks, just be aware that obviously some will be quarterly, some will be monthly. So just know what you're getting into. Okay. So as well as the totals over here. So I've received $14.70 so far from Jeppy. In the 4 months, I've basically had those shares. So as I keep adding shares, obviously it's going to compound on each other, as well as allowing for the drip, so that dividend reinvestment to also add a little bit to the portfolio. So far $29.48. It doesn't seem like a lot, but to me it's a great start. So you can only imagine after 4 months. So if you double that, let's say another 4 months from now, I don't believe that just doubling the $29, I think it's going to be, we'll say, tripled, kind of thing, because in 4 months from now, not only will I have more shares, but all those dividends from all those other months are going to reinvest, and so that number should go up. So my goal for hopefully by the end of the year is to be about $150, $200 in dividends received for the year. But that's not bad for just starting out, right? So you'll get the stock growth as well as the dividend growth. Yeah, those together you'll be making some money. But as the year goes, who knows? So get excited, guys. My word of advice: anybody can do this. Just because you may not have $4,500 like me so far in my account, doesn't mean you can't get started. Start with $100. Anything to get started with. Eventually, the account will get there. You just got to have the patience and the mindset to, especially in the dividend game here, to be a lifetime investor such as myself. So that's what I'm in it for, is to be an investor for life, guys. So please like, subscribe. Like I said, brand new channel coming at you. Would love to see the support. So then we will catch you on the next one, guys. Thanks.